YouTube Nation, what it do? Y'all, welcome back to the channel. For everybody out there who's first time tuning in, please like, share, and subscribe. We won't get into this content, but first, a word from our sponsor. Right on, right on. So let me get into this. But first, what y'all think about the new shirts? I got these online. I got a new style that came out with, the Wrong Enemy brand continue to grow. Tap in with your boy. I got these. Check out the website, wrongenemy.com. Hit me up on Instagram, wrongenemy1. Coach Zoe on Instagram. Any one of them, just hit me up. I got these shirts. It's part of the racing team. Wrong Enemy, everything. So yeah, let me get into this, man. Like I said, somebody asked me this question a while back. And they said, why do so many black gangbangers have Mexican names? And my answer to that was, you had to ask them. I couldn't tell you why so many Crips or Bloods got Hispanic names. But I can tell you this much about the culture, because I grew up at a time when a lot of us got a lot of stuff from the Hispanic culture. Now, like I said, I come up in the 70s and the 80s. In the 70s, I was just a kid coming up admiring what's going on. I'm seeing everything. In the 80s is when I really started gangbanging. But I witnessed a lot of stuff along the way from my older cousins. Rest in peace, OG Cato, 9 Deuce Block Bishop Blood. My big cousin, rest in peace, man, influenced me on this whole gang shit. And his brother Chubbs, they influenced me on this gang shit at a young age. So I saw a lot of shit. So what I remember coming up, living on Bandera, 92nd and Bandera in Bishop Hood, was that when I first started noticing about the gang culture, as far as the influence from the Hispanic culture. First, what I noticed about the blacks at the time, a lot of blacks was wearing karate suits. Niggas was wearing the geeks and shit. They called them geeks. So that was a common thing. Then I noticed the blacks also was looking more gangsterish with the Dutch boy hats and shit like that. The Ace Deuces and the brim hats and all that old kind of shit. I seen that image also, but also seeing the blacks wear stuff like the Charlie Brown shirts, the suspenders, a lot of the same shit that the Zoot Suits was rocking way back, and then the SA gangs, the khakis and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not saying we got that from them. My generation probably did. I couldn't tell you where the blacks first started wearing khakis at. So I don't know, but I'm telling y'all all this. I'm sharing some history with y'all about this culture, where things come from. So now there was a time when, before I was affiliated, when I was just trying to be something, where I admired the Hispanic gangs too. You know, I did a lot of stuff like they did. There was a time I wanted to have slick hair like a Mexican, because I see them niggas put the little palm combs on their hands and do shit like this, right? So, you know, I went through that phase. I went through the phase of trying to, when I first started writing on walls and shit, I went through a phase of writing Linux 13 on shit. I ain't gonna lie, I did that. I was a kid growing up in Inglewood. Linux 13 was big as fuck, and I'm seeing it. So, you know, just Linux 13, I'm seeing it all on the walls. So I did that. I remember writing it on the ground with a marker, Linux 13. I went through a phase of calling myself Sleepy. I picked up a name, but that's not necessarily a Mexican name. That's the 7 Dwarfs. Blacks got that too. But when you think of Mexican gangs, you think of stuff like Loco this and stuff like certain names, you know what I mean? Now, you know, people understand, a lot of y'all that don't know, that ain't from LA, understand when we say the word loc, that comes from loco, that comes from the Hispanic culture. You know what I mean? So we do get some stuff from them. However, they get stuff from us also. It's so likely where you see a lot of Hispanics run around with black gang names though. Like you see a lot of blacks with gang names, you know what I mean? And like I said, at one time in this culture, that's why I wanted to take y'all back when I went to, you know, me growing up in Watts, on Bandera and all that shit, come as a kid. You know, you got a lot of blacks that was gang banging early 80s, late 70s, mainly early 80s, late 70s. They got tattoos of Mexican women on their arms. Niggas got tattoos, and you see a Mexican lady with the hood on it. I done seen quite a few Crip niggas I know with stuff like Mexican stuff on them, tattoos in Spanish and shit like that, right? And really, man, it's bad because we don't have our own culture to represent like that as black folks. That's because, once again, before you haters start talking about blacks, y'all understand we a race of people that was kidnapped, snatched, and brought over here. Our whole identity, our culture was stolen from us. So what we do now, where a lot of people look down on the stuff that we do, this is our culture, our language Ebonics and shit like that. This is a whole new culture for us out here. So we done created a different culture for black people in America, our own way. You know what I mean? We didn't flip the script. We didn't did it like that. Now, back to the title of this video, the topic at hand. I just think, man, that it just sounded cool. Me personally, I think a lot of people got the names just because it sounded cool. Just like niggas got names like Scarface and shit like that, Godfather, shit like that. You know, you don't hear a lot of blacks who got names of great black people. That was, you know, I don't know. We ain't got no, we don't really rock the names of great Africans and shit like that. Matter of fact, I'm telling the homies right now, the next nigga y'all put on Raymond, man, y'all gonna name that nigga Django. Yeah, we gonna put a Django on the set. Fuck it, gonna change the names up. You know what I mean? Django. That's one of my favorite movies, though. Django is the shit. But yeah, though, man, I you know, it's just what it is, man. You know, it's just something that coming up in the early 80s, I think people just liked it the way it sound. I seen on the wall, though, today. I seen on the wall one day somewhere. I don't know where I was at. I did see something where Mexican guys was writing on a strike up on the wall. Nigga name was something dog. You know what I mean? That's something that ain't Mexican. That's black. You know what I mean? Mexican gang members don't usually have name like dog on the end, T-dog and J-dog and stuff like that. But now you see them with names like Loc. You know what I mean? So even though Loco come from the Mexicans, it's crazy. Loc comes from the blacks. So now when you see the Mexican with L-O-C, you might see some L-O-K that comes from the black side. So in reality, man, we just take stuff from each other, bro. It ain't about, y'all took that from us. Well, y'all took something from us too. So we take from each other because we are in the same, as they say, the same boiling pot out here. So a lot of things, niggas rock because niggas like, you know what I mean? It's just like me, I got a style with like, you might see me in some shit that some of you niggas say, that's that white boy shit. You might see me in some Oakley shit or some shit like that. Like, look, race team, motocross type shit. You know what I mean? A lot of like blacks, we don't be wearing that shit. No, y'all blacks don't wear that shit. But Zoe rock all kind of shit. I rock the kind of shit. I rock ski shit. I ski, nigga. I can ski. Yes, believe it, I can ski, nigga. I never been snowboarding, but I can ski. Been a long time, but I can ski. You know what I'm saying? So we all adapt to different things we like. You know what I mean? Just what it is. So I think people just took those names on because they like how it sound. That's all it is. Like I said, they take from our culture, we take from their culture. People make the world go around. So the best way to answer that would be, I would say, anybody want to know why the black dudes got Hispanic names? Some black gang members got Hispanic names. The best answer for that is you ask them why they got those names. You ask them what they like about those names. When you see black dudes with Chinese writing tattoos on their body and shit like that, and they don't got nothing about represent the black culture on their body, and you wonder why, ask them why. You know what I'm saying? See what they tell you. I mean, everybody got a different answer. Some people might have a dumbass answer. Some people might just don't give a fuck. I mean, so you just never know. I can't answer that for you. You got to, ask them why, But I seen it. I know a lot of people with names like that. I know a lot of homies that got tattoos that's like Mexican women on them and certain stuff like that. I know quite a few dudes who got that Chinese writing to say it's supposed to say trust no one and all that shit. If that's what it really say, you know what I mean? But I don't know a lot that do. Well, I do from prison. I know quite a few that represent the culture. I got Black Panther. I got Bob Marley. I got shit on me. You know what I mean? I just try to stick with my culture, represent it. I'm proud of my culture. I don't have a knock on nobody else, but I'm just proud to be black first and foremost. I try to stick with that. There was a time coming up when we young, when these streets, we gang banging, we disregard our own culture because we put so much into this Crip and Blood shit. We put that before everything. That's why you seen people depict it in movies and stuff like that. You say you're African and we like, fuck that. I'm from wooty wooty woo. You know what I mean? Niggas don't want to identify that because we so Americanized over here. So we don't want to, we grew up not really accepting our truth as a people to understand that our culture was stolen from us, but it's up to us to get it back. That's it. That's all. Peace and blessings all. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Once again, I got these shirts. The boy getting kind of sick, you see, but the Wrong Enemy Race Team shirts, check them out on the website, wrongenemy.com. I got shit on the back too. Yes. Check them out. I got quite a few of these. Hit your boy up. Peace and blessings. I'm out.